Hey, my beautiful LGBTQ community. The word just keeps on, or the abbreviation just keeps on getting longer. Welcome to my channel, Adrian here, and this is your Twin Flame June 2020 reading. So, this is a general reading, so whatever obviously resonates with you, accept it inside your heart. And what doesn't resonate, you just release it with peace and with love and just let it go. Now, for those of you that haven't seen last week's reading, I'm telling you, I did that reading and I almost had tears in my eyes. It's going to say the same-sex angel tarot reading of last week. They just answered such amazing things for me about so many things happening in the world at the moment with us, the gays and the lesbians and the transgenders and the drag queens and whatever, the whole bunch of us being part of the solution towards the next 3D to 5D. So I was like, what? So go and have a look at that. It's so exciting. All right, just to let you know, I do have a reading for you every week. For those of you that don't know, welcome to my channel. For those of you that are coming back, welcome back. You're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel for a weekly reading. Also, you can go and have a look at the twin flame reading for your specific zodiac sign. I would recommend that you do that as well. Then from time to time through the month, you can always come back to this reading. But look at this. So I've drawn 4 cards for you, 4 oracle cards we will look into, and we're going to go with this one first. Hee-haw! It's so funny. When it comes to choosing who will be in your life, I recommend valuing the hee-haw, that X factor. Quality above all others. Have it your way. Special orders don't upset me. The universe. Okay? Are you a special order? Or do you want a special order? What do you want for love? What do you want for to experience? What is the beauty that you want to feel? Amethyst there with meditation, kind of like the quietness. Amethyst is also the coming back, the coming together of energy as above, so below. So this is about your perfection of who you are at your core, where you are perfect, where you've always been perfect. That is shining through so strongly right now, and the universe is saying to you, be you. Let that light shine. Okay, let your beauty shine. Just be you, and as you are you, that takes you into that that beautiful space that people always speak about. Meditation takes you into all this wonderful beauty and this love and this light and this kindness and all this amazing stuff. But meditation really reconnects you and realigns you with who you are, who you've always been, your optimal potential. So when you allow yourself that quiet space, and when you say meditation, it doesn't have to be that you sit out there, outside and you go like, oh, you can, because it's beautiful. I've been doing it since I was a very young boy. But as you open yourself to nature and to the beauty and the flow, and have like an open, curious interest about how amazing and incredible your life can become. What you are doing is that it's such a powerful manifestation law of attraction technique when you open yourself to how beautiful and incredible and amazing your life can become, as that is who you are. You open the heavens for yourself. So if you have been wishing for love, calling for love, hungering for love, and it hasn't come about, then the question that you want to ask yourself is, am I really being fully me? Because remember, when you are, and whatever you define as being you, because here's the thing, when you feel that you have to kind of change who you are in order to be, socially acceptable and in love and those sort of stuff, then when you're with someone, you can only really keep that pretense up for so long until the true colors come out. And I mean, I know from personal experience, especially in the gay community, that a lot of times we try to be different. We try to, be fierce and, and all those type of things. And especially for the ladies, it can be very challenging sometimes as well, and for the transgenders, and it's hard sometimes. But when you are really who you are, then you are giving your relationship an honest chance to at least start off honest, because then nobody can really turn back and say, but you're so different now. This is not the person who I met. Okay. Look at this. Healing energy flows through you. Isn't that amazing? You are magic. You are sparkle. Okay? It's being different that makes you beautifully unique. What you may have felt for some of what you may have felt might have been like your biggest flaw is actually the magic that makes you who you are, because here you are, shining through, standing there on the forefront and being very sexy like Lucy Liu, flying. It's time for you to shine. If you have been kind of like putting a buzz on yourself, it's time for you to let that light out, and it's time for you to shine. We're going to clarify this here. See what we got, Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. I feel some of you are not being very nice to yourself. You're looking for love because you're looking for someone to mend the sort of like patch and stuff, but you're not being nice to yourself, and I expect somebody else to be nice to yourself. That doesn't make sense. The universe don't understand that. The Hermit, the Strength card, and the Seven of Wands, sort of like emotions. So what emotions here's a strong call for you. Having the patience with yourself, discovering what is the magic within you, okay? And then working on having the courage to let it shine out. And for those of you that are really shy and very flamboyant, making sure that that magic is still you, that you haven't gone into that space where you want to show everybody how magical you are and how over you are this person, that you kind of go into almost like a fake sort of territory, because it can easily happen, okay? So being willing to do that inner sort of work, even if it means you're doing it alone. And what are the demons that you are fighting? Some of you are fighting some real demons there. Some words still from your childhood and some judgments. You're still fighting that, okay? So when you're fighting with your partner, ask yourself, am I really fighting with my partner, or am I fighting with, with what was said to me as a child? What was the way that I'm being looked at my job, at school and at class, and, when I walk down the road, feeling very self-conscious. So am I really fighting with my partner, or am I actually fighting with that? Because then you're fighting with yourself still, okay? And this is where this Amethyst card comes in, restoring the balance. Because as you work on restoring the balance, 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups, Page of Swords. And this is interesting, even though this is a twin flame reading. Remember, the twin flame is a journey. And for some of you, I feel that you're getting so much clarity about what it is that you want and what it is that you need in your life, in a relationship, in love, in a partnership, in a marriage, in a togetherness. Some of you have been dragged along, excuse the pun, so some of you are very grateful for what you have, and that is fantastic. But for many of you, the vast majority really, a lot of you realize that you're not really happy. And so many of you are walking away from sort of like the shadow of who you are, because you're willing to be who you really wish to be. And I do feel, and this is amazing, I do feel that there's going to be a lot of single people soon, but a lot of single people that want to be in relationships, but they're single because they're waiting for the right people. So very soon, 2 to 3 months from now, or rather 3 to 4 months from now, what is it now, June 2020, so June, July, August, September, I get beautiful new connections where there won't be so much cheating, there won't be so much hurt, there won't be so much pain, because the people in the relationships are so much stronger. And if you want to be part of that, then, go there. Look at that, Mystic Healer. Just spoke about that now. Healing energy flows through you. As you're willing to work on yourself, healing yourself, work on all that beauty that you shine out. Because remember, when you work on healing yourself, you kind of shine up differently. And others will see that. Okay? Now, 10 of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. So as you're letting go of what doesn't serve you positively anymore, and so many of you are, the more you're letting go of that, the more happy you become in your own life, Yep. Wow. Many of you are so ready for something beautiful, for something incredible, for something fantastic. And so many of you are kind of taking yourself into that single status because you're like, I'd rather be alone than, be in something that doesn't fully define me and respect me and value me and isn't worth me. But then look at this flying card. So you're taking yourself up and up higher and higher, and then you got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Beautiful. So many of you are moving to a space where you're getting your heart's desires coming true. And long-term, full-time relationships, marriage, partnerships that really make your heart smile. And I mean, that is so amazing. I'm going to share with you the card that a card that is so amazing. This card's been calling me since this morning, and I want to put it up as a motivational card on my social media platforms as well. It says there's nothing to worry about, and this is an angel oracle card. There's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and the situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to you and through you. Didn't we say that? Healing energy flows through you. Okay. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, your love, and your light. Honor, love, and respect you, my beautiful people. And remember to subscribe to the channel. I've got a reading for you every week. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Links in the description.